It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup nurse, the makeup nurse, the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Jamie, the makeup nurse. Today is Tarte Tuesday, and where we mix Too Faced, Tarte, and today's National Day themes into one gorgeous look. Today we're celebrating Play with Dad Day, Parfait Day, Shopping Reminder Day, and Blasé Day. So buckle in because we're making fun, colorful, and absolutely not blasé makeup magic. And the riddle of the day is, I come in layers, sweet and bright, a breakfast treat or dessert delight. What am I? Comment down below. And if you want to join the Pajama Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. And since we're not really feeling blasé for today, let's use this Too Faced Italian Spritz palette and do some colorful looks. But first, let's start with the 24-hour Shadow Insurance. Or our eye primer, if I can get any out today. Oh, yep, I got plenty. So let's divide this up. But I am feeling blasé today, though. So I gotta lift your spirits when you're feeling a little blasé and do something colorful. And then we're going to use this Tarte Sugar Rush lip oil in the shade Dragon Fruit. And my lips really need it, so. Okay, we're gonna use this let's use Holy Cannoli. And we're going to do a really bold, colorful look since I'm not at work today. I'm feeling bold, and even though this is a shimmer and I usually go with another matte, let's go in this Como After Dark shade. I don't even know what color that really is. Yeah, I'm like, is it a black? But not really. Blackish blue? Like a midnight blue, maybe? Maybe a greenish tint of black and green, like a dark green. It's pretty. Okay, let's go in with this light blue Lake Como. Oh, that is pretty. Maybe I should have went with a brown and not a peach then. I was going in with more blue. was not going to go in with blue, but I'm like, you know what? I never really go in with blue. So let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't look too crazy with the peach. Okay, let's go in with this Lake and Bake. That's actually kind of pretty. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this look. Okay, then we're going to use this Quick Stick by Tarte, and we're going to use the black side. I have not been motivated all day, and finally I'm forcing myself to get up and make a video because I just been all day. Well, I took my shot yesterday, and this was the next, like I went to the doctor and got my next batch, and I did not go up on it because I still feel sick. So I was hoping I would feel okay on this one, which I feel okay. I haven't, thrown up yet, but I'm not feeling the greatest either. So, this was the Sunshine Stick Awake by Tarte for under our eyes, and then for our primer, we're going to use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Didn't that train just come through? How many times a day does it? Well, I was told somebody said it comes 22 times a day. And I'm like right next to the tracks. Oh my gosh. Alright, then we're going to use the Tarte Face Tape. And I put some illuminating drops underneath. And we're going to use the Too Faced foundation brush, Mr. Perfect, and blend all this together. Yeah, whoever decided to build houses next to train tracks is beyond me. Because the train tracks was probably there first. So tomorrow's podcast, we're going to review the documentary Trainwreck Poop Cruise. So I got to watch that. I still haven't watched it yet. I can't get my TV, my box to connect to their TV. Well, I have it connected to their TV, but the Wi-Fi, I don't know if the Wi-Fi is not strong enough to do it or what, because it just doesn't, is not working. We're going to use the Tarte Creaseless Concealer now. And I guess it's about a cruise. I haven't seen it. Where the electricity went out or something. And obviously it's a true story because it's a documentary. And so toilets were overflowing and all that. So that's what we're gonna watch. So hopefully I can get that working tonight or today, so I can watch that. And I gotta get my stuff in order a little bit because, one, I gotta get more organized with my makeup, but two, the maid's coming in Monday, which would have been yesterday when this video comes up. Okay, then we're going to use the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream for our bronzer. Okay. This is a really light foundation, so we definitely need some color, but I always like to have this contour. And I like the cream products too because they do underneath the powder, because one, I feel like it gives a little more coverage to the face, and then the powder kind of like mutes it a little bit, and so then the powder products works good for setting it and enhancing it after it gets muted a little bit. So that's why I like doing both. But some people might just do one or the other. But I have all of it, so I might as well use it, right? Then we're going to use the Tarte, something squirted, blush tape in the shade Peach. And Peach is good for like the layers. Ooh, it's actually coming. Ooh, came out way too much. Ooh, it's actually coming out. Darn it. Oh, now I gotta waste some of it. You know, for the layers of a parfait, like a peach parfait. Okay, then we're going to use the Tarte Maracuja Glow highlight. And it gives it a glow. Look at that. It's pretty, but I don't think it's my favorite. Okay, we're going to use the Tarte Face Tape Setting Powder. This look isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be with the peach. Now we're going to use the Too Faced Mr. Right Now brush with the Too Faced Do You setting powder. And we're going to set our T-zone. Alright, now we're going to use the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer with the Too Faced highlighter brush. This is light. Even though it says, no, it doesn't say. That's my other one that said medium. Okay, now let's What are you guys going to do for Thanksgiving? I'm going up to see my grandkids. Can't wait. I was going to go home and spend it with my husband, but my little sister's coming. Plus I want to, so we're going to do our secret game, Santa while she's there. And so I can see the kiddos and her kiddos. And my older sister and my brother will be there. So I'm like, you know what? The only ones I'm missing is my son and my husband. For the Peach Parfait, we're going to use the Too Faced Sugar Peach palette. It smells like peach, and we're going to use the Sugar Peach and the Peach Honey. Now let's use the Peach Pearl highlight shade. So pretty. Actually, let's add a little more peach to this, and let's go in with Holy Camoli mixed with that blue light shade and put this under. Let's go back in with that light blue shade to kind of equal that out. Some more of that peach shade. All right, let's blend. Let's use the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie. Oh, it smells so much like chocolate. I could smell it just putting it on my brows. I told my niece when I go up there this weekend, I really want to go get my brows done. It's been years since I've actually got them done, and I keep saying it over and over again. I'm going to fix these things. Okay, we're going to use the Tarte Big Ego mascara. Okay, now we're going to go in with Gelato, because there's no like shimmer shade in this palette that is kind of like that. So we're just going to go in with the matte. So let's go in with that Holy Camoli shade and fix this side. There's more peach on that side. Okay. Now let's go back in with this Gelato shade. I forgot the inner corners. Alright, we're going to use the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm in the shade Mango Kiss. So we're going to have a mango parfait. Alright, this is it for Tarte Tuesday. But before we go, let's do this day in history. November 25th, 1783, the last British soldiers depart from New York City, ending their occupation of the 13 colonies following the American Revolutionary War. 1867, Alfred Nobel patents dynamite. 1936, Germany and Japan signed the Anti-Comintern Pact, an agreement against the Soviet Union. 1947, Hollywood executives agreed to blacklist members of the Hollywood 10 for their refusal to cooperate with the House Un-American Activities Committee. 1952, Agatha Christie's play The Mousetrap opens in London. 1960, the Mirabal sisters are assassinated in the Dominican Republic, an event that later led to the establishment of the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women on this date. 1963, President John F. Kennedy is buried at Arlington National Cemetery after a funeral procession through Washington, D.C. 2002, President George W. Bush signs a bill creating the Department of Homeland Security. In 1715, Sibylla Thomas Masters becomes the first American granted an English patent for a method to cure and clean Indian corn. 1960, the end of network radio soap operas is marked on this date. In 1984, the Christmas charity single, Do They Know It's Christmas, featuring many British pop stars, is recorded. And in 2009, freak rains caused severe flooding in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, during an Hajj pilgrimage. And thank you for joining me for another Tarte Tuesday. From playful dad vibes to parfait-inspired layering and a little shopping encouragement. Return blasé energy into bold beauty. Stay sweet, stay playful, and keep treating your skin and soul with love. And today's quote today comes from, in 1973, on this date, U.S. President Richard Nixon is asked to resign over Watergate. So the quote for today comes from Richard Nixon. The greatness comes not when things go always good for you, but the greatness comes when you're really tested. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence. Choose kindness. And see you next Tuesday. Bye!